Happy New Year.
Yay, we did it.
And we're done. Thanks for joining the podcast. Nothing happened. Goodbye.
Do.
Hey, long show.
I would agree with
shit,
that.
my bad.
Agree wholeheartedly with that. Nothing happened. Go away.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about all that.
We got a training montage.
I could live without it, but at the same time, I respected it. That's the best way to
Right?
describe
Respect
it.
the grind, fam. Keep it 100.
I can actually give a shit about his name. I can actually give a shit about him. He's the OG Coby.
You're right. I do now care about Helmeppo.
All it took was these couple little episodes to really just bring his character around for you. Helmeppo's the GOAT.
I care now. Insert Rick and Morty meme, Ice-T meme.
Before we get into the podcast, the only thing I really want to say is that once I took the shirts off, the only thing I could think of was yada yada daze. Like JoJo meme, like whoosh, shirtless.
They were pretty swole when they were shirtless.
They were
Dude,
jacked.
They were so fucking jacked. And what was hilarious was that, like, when they had their coats on, too, they were still, like, the noodly boys that you come to know and love from, like, the One Piece art style. But as soon as they take that shirt off, nah. We got, like, fucking Dwayne Johnson, Joe Taro, John Cena, insert muscly boy here.
Zoro Jr.'s over here. And then they put the shirts back on. It's like Superman, but instead of not recognizing him, they just, like, turn into noodles again.
The chore boy jackets are literally their Clark Kent glasses. It gives them a hunch, makes their arms get all noodly.
In fact, they might even be One Pieces.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
boy. All right.
let's continue that later.
Let's get into the podcast first.
You gonna start there?
Yeah, bud, you gonna start?
You.
Pausing for dramatic effect.
You said you wanted to do it this week.
I specifically said nah after reading it.
Wait, Devin was gonna do it?
He wrote it too long.
Okay. All right. Well, sorry about that, folks. It seems we have
too much.
some technical difficulties.
Gave up already.
All right. Well, the good news is we're good at this. We're going to do it live. All right. So to the summary.
Are we good at this?
The wind suddenly stops, and so does the berry. We start with an incredibly irritated Dami declaring that they won't ever make it to Little Garden at the rate that they're moving. Vivi, who's now sailing alongside the crew, questions Luffy's disposition. She says it's hard to see someone so foolish be a man with a 30 million berry bounty. We get brief flashbacks to all the big name people that Luffy has defeated up till now. Luffy himself chimes in wondering whatever happened to our beloved Coby, and bam, title drop, Coby and Helmeppo struggles in the Marines. So episodes 68 and 69 are primarily about our Marine boys learning what it takes to become real Marines. In a sudden event involving a once-forgotten Axe-Hand Morgan, our two chore boys get taken to HQ by a high-ranking Marine, a vice admiral by the name of Garp the Fist. Garp first tests the willpower of our two boys and deems them ready to undertake some serious training. We get a few sweet training montages, and let me tell you, these boys are jacked. Meanwhile, we cut back to the Mary. Luffy and the gang have already arrived at Little Garden. They separate to explore, learning that the island has remained unchanged since ancient times. Dinosaurs roam the land, and with them are two giants named Dory and Bragi. We find out that these two have been dueling for over 100 years and sort of forgot why they started fighting in the first place. Simultaneously, somewhere else on the island, Mr. 5 and Miss Valentine make a reappearance, along with newly introduced Mr. 3 and a partner who remains unnamed. Apparently, the giants have a collective bounty of over 200 million berries. What are these agents planning? Tune in next week to find out. All right, we did it. The summary is complete.
Yep, too long. It wasn't how I was wanted to do it.
All right, you heard it here first, folks.
All right,
we got a boy
time.
who needs his cup of coffee or tea and biscuits, your dealer's choice. He's got to write it himself.
Yeah, I got to write it myself. That's the way I want to do it, because I'm going to do it in a funny way.
Let me
That's fair.
Devonify this, all right? A is for apple. B is for buffoon. C is for cunt.
Hey, don't say my name in vain.
Yikes. All right, so if you don't have the summary, Devin, do you have any initial thoughts on the 4 episodes that we saw?
I mean, the beginning, for just like the whole general, like the way that they did the whole Coby thing. At first, it's like traditional, why am I watching this? But like what I did really like about like how they did it is they did it like how storytelling should be done. Like my biggest thing with like a lot of shows that I hate is when heroes, you're not heroes, but in general, like characters, you see them just get a level up and there's no reason explaining why. There's no struggle to, like, they just become powerful, like the Mary Sue complex. Like, that's why everyone hates it, is because why did insert character become badass? Just cause ends up being the reason, not because they struggled for it. And what I like about these episodes is they show the struggle of them training after hours, after cleaning all day, and getting fucking yoked. And so like they're actually trying, and they have goals, and like one of them gains goals. Like there's reason behind it. While like other shows, they'll just be like, insert character's badass because I have superpower because I just went hard once.
Show of hands. Who thought that if Coby and Helmeppo were to come back into the story, that they were going to be given the Alvida treatment of just like, they're back and they're suddenly stronger and with a devil fruit because reason.
I would have killed myself. I would have killed myself, and I would have put down the show for good. Like, that would have been the most infuriating thing ever.
Listen. Hear me out now. What if they found the swole fruit?
Stop.
They cut it in half. Yeah, they cut it in half. And they get swole and swole. One arm is buff and the other arm is buff on the other side, all right? So they both get one buff arm.
What is this fucking Neon Genesis Evangelion? Like the third fucking angel coming by where they have to like do like acrobats together? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
They have to be in sync.
It's 2 gauntlets and they fist pound them to activate them.
Also, back on the topic of these 2 dudes being really brolic shirtless, it is the opposite of the Kill la Kill uniform effect, where in that show, they put on the uniform and they became super swole. In this one, they take it off and they all become super swole.
Isn't that actually the Kill la Kill effect? Because the more naked they got, the more powerful they got.
No, they got the powers from the uniforms.
Yeah, it was whoever was wearing the most amount of the life thread or whatever the fuck it was. It just so happened that the uniforms worn by the 2 main chicks were completely made out of the thread, and then the other goons had like
literally just a thread.
Yeah, literally just a couple threads.
It is one thread.
It is one yarn string.
And then when you completely declothe them, they're goons. But then there was also that weird bit like in the second cour where like everyone was fucking naked half the time, but I think it's because they were boycotting clothes in general.
All right.
I don't remember.
Enough of it.
Are we doing a Kill la Kill podcast? We could do that. Like, I'm all for it.
Now.
No. We only do bad shows here, right?
We only do bad shows. Okay. All right. Were you there when my boy Helmeppo got the resolve to stop being a little bitch? How dare you say that this is a bad show?
I mean, to be fair, he's still a little bitch. He's just trying not to be a little bitch.
Well, yeah, he's trying at least. Ooh, he's trying.
His goal, while selfish, is really like noteworthy because he's like, I want to have a leisure life, but I can't have that at the rate we're going. So the only way to go through that is to struggle first. So let me struggle real quick.
Facts. Yo, dude, that's my mantra in life. Let's take a step back. I'm out here working like 80 hours a week when I can so that I can retire by the time I'm 40 or some shit. I don't want to work all my fucking life. Get the hell out of here.
Y'all are just fools, though. I'm doing what should be done, which is marry a girl who's gonna be rich.
Shit. He's ahead of all of us.
I'm on like 3D chess while you guys are on fucking X Games mode.
Mad lad.
Whatever. I'll be fine playing checkers for the rest of my life, but I vibe with that on Helmeppo's side now. It's still kind of driven by, I mean, as he put it,
selfish desire.
Yeah, he literally just wants his old life back, right? You know what I mean? So at the end of the
same
day,
time, even Coby recognizes that, which is pretty interesting. Where he's like, I don't, agree with your moral compass, but at least you have a goal.
They have a lot of flashbacks of Luffy, Coby specifically, and I didn't. It's one of those things where it's like the Street Fighter effect. I remember that quote by Bison where he was like, "That day was the day your village was destroyed and everyone was murdered." To me, that was just a Tuesday. It was like Luffy was just talking out of his ass, and Coby was like, "These are the most important moments of my life."
Yeah.
There's the words of God right here.
The first like 10 episodes of One Piece, Luffy was like as intelligent as a fucking like
strawberry.
Well, no, in the first 10, he was like this wise ass guru for no fucking reason.
He was Confucius.
Yeah, he was literally fucking Confucius, who knew who knew how money worked, and then suddenly forgot all that shit.
Money, maps, etc.
Yeah, he knew how things worked in the world, and then was like, wait, no, I have friends now. Now I don't need to use any real knowledge to keep me in touch with any of that trivial bullshit. They'll deal with it for me. But yeah, no, there were a lot of fucking Luffy cutscenes or whatever in all this. I mean,
they weren't untasteful though. They were well placed. Is like in my opinion, in comparison to like how some flashbacks go. Cough, Naruto Itachi year-long flashback cough.
That was a good arc. I don't know what you're on about.
I'm sorry, I don't like watching the same arc for 8 episodes with one more episode added on.
Hey, that one more episode, gold. All right, I'll take it.
You're right. You're right. But I'd rather cut to that chase.
Oh yeah, Mr. Storytelling guy.
You're right. You're right.
Hey, are you giving him shit for saying that it deserves to be just fucking sped up a little bit? Because what did you tell me right before we started this? Our boy Jordy over here has not a very hot take that both of these episodes could have very easily been done in a single episode, and I completely
I was giving him shit for it. All right. Well, okay, so it's just around that point. The 68, 69 could have been combined.
Nice.
A lot of the first episode there did not need to be needed. The only important part was Garp. Garp's introduction was the only noteworthy thing in that whole episode. The second episode was a lot more important.
Here's my take on in my defense for like what I said before, including in this part of the discussion, which is like the reason why I think it was okay that they did it is that they didn't. For example, like what I was trying to say before was I hate it when they show you information you already know, like through flashback, and they just repeat the same thing and then they add stuff on the end. The way that they did it this time, the pacing I thought was pretty good. Like, yeah, I mean, in technicality, some things could have been, sped up. But at the same time, you got to remember is that their life is boring. They're not meant to be like, moving the plot. They're meant to be slowly grinding through just cleaning shit. Their day is mundane. And so like the pacing of the show and the story, it represents technically how they are like, like what you're seeing. It's slow, it's dragging, and nothing really important happens. And then all of a sudden, boom, shit hits the fan, and then the second episode happens, and more it's just getting crazier and crazier for them.
Shit being our favorite antagonist, Hammerhead Morgan or whatever his name is.
Axe Hand. what a fucking throwaway villain. What back. A dickhead.
I also loved the part where I think it was Nami was going over all of the villains that Luffy's beaten up to this point, and she lists off all the ones with actual bounties, and then I think it was Zoro cuts in and goes, we killed or we took care of Axe Hand Morgan too, and Vivi basically goes, oh my god, Axe Hand Morgan, and like she didn't just list off Arlong, fucking
fish.
Well, okay, all right. So
Krieg.
I actually want to. I'm glad you brought that up because I was going to bring that up too. I want to unpackage that. I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt on that because here's where I'm at. I would wager that since Vivi is a princess of a nation in the Grand Line, there is a vastly higher probability that she would be in tune with well-known Marines in the world than she would be with well-known pirates in the East Blue.
Counterpoint, though, she was literally a bounty hunter.
It's true.
That is
a bounty hunter.
That is a good counterpoint. That is a very good counterpoint.
So to say that she wouldn't react to Arlong of the East Blue getting fucked versus
Arlong's not from the East Blue, so she would immediately know that person.
Everyone should know who Arlong is because he had a name for himself even before he made it to the East Blue.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. It's like it's.
I'm just saying. Like, I'm not surprised that she knew who Axe Hand Morgan was, even though it was kind of weird.
I'm not either. It's just weird that was the one that got her to go, holy shit, this guy's the real deal.
Also, the backhanded comment on Kuro.
Oh, is that? yeah. They were like Kuro or whoever the fuck.
She goes, you'll never know about it, but also Kuro was killed. We took care of Kuro too.
The coolest one in my head, but okay.
That is the coolest one in my head. I always thought that Kuro was the coolest design out of all of them, personally. I mean, Arlong's sweet, but fishmen are pretty hard not to be fucking drawn fucking killer. I mean, he's a shark with a weird sword nose.
Arlong was a lot cooler until we started fighting.
Facts.
Yeah, I can agree. He was more menacing, but he wasn't
the threat of Arlong.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing I wanted to mention was, why on earth do we think that... Okay, so I didn't really much care for this, but I played it back in my mind when Axe Hand Morgan had the two goons together and he was about to kill him, and then we have this 5-minute montage of them pretending to kind of fight each other, but no one's dying. And I'm sitting here bruh, do you resolve to kill your son and his friend or not? And that's when it kind of clicked for me. I don't actually remember this. I don't know if Axe Hand comes back again later. Maybe he will. But it almost made me kind of seem like that was supposed to be a representation of like he was slowly starting to get like a conscience, like I don't want to kill these goons or something at the end, and that's why he wasn't trying to actually fucking murder them when he clearly had the opportunity to.
He has a fucking axe for a hand.
He should have fucking murdered him.
By the way, who let him keep that?
Right? Right? Like, you would think that would be the first thing of, okay, we're going to take that away.
Like, even if you can't take it off his arm, just cut off the wooden part.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, he only put that on because he lost his hand or something, right? I would imagine. And he just literally shoved it on the bone. You would think that they would fucking get rid of that dude. Fucking poor Garp is out here like taking it like a champ.
It was the easiest prison break.
When Garp got slashed, I literally was just like, he's fine.
Oh yeah, of course.
How do you feel about this Garp fellow there, Devin? Because this is a vice admiral, which I believe is the first one we meet, correct?
It's not. It's not.
It's not?
No.
What was the first one?
John Giant. The guy who was doing the whole speech to the Marines.
That's fair.
Yeah, but I mean, this is more like he had more interaction with the screen versus just a little quick monologue, though. That's the only difference. I mean, for a first admiral, just because based off his character design, it's very jarring because he doesn't seem that much impressionable. Like, I could tell, like, because in order to be an admiral and know the universe, you have to be pretty tough, I assume. But, like, he grows on you slowly.
Yeah.
That's the best way to describe it. Like, he's weird as fuck. Don't get me wrong. He's a weird, one of those, like, weird, like, sleeper, like, hitters. Is what I like to call him. Where like he's cool at, or he's not cool at first, but then like slowly, like you could see like where his motive is what makes him cooler.
Hey, like his doggy hat.
I think it's stupid.
Aw, I love the dog hat.
I don't understand why. There's no explanation for why. You know what? I'm not expecting one till a little bit.
What do you think about his donut eating record?
I think that's amazing. That's actually impressed me a lot. That was one thing I was like, yo, same. Like that donut eating record, just like seeing him like it's like that's the reason why he fell over. It's not because he got slashed, it's because he was tired from eating the donuts. Like I respect that, but it's just like it's one of those like weird characters where it's like you don't know enough about him to give a shit yet. And like we probably won't for a pretty minute until, he comes back.
I don't know if Christian got far enough. Did you?
If I had to guess, your question is, did he get a chance to see Garp after the Coby stick?
Yes.
My guess is no.
I do not remember ever seeing him again. I will remind you and the audience that the last thing I saw was the end of this arc, the Alabasta arc, the very end.
We are in there. Once we get done with Alabasta, we'll have 2 noobs in the show.
120 something, I think, was like the last episode I watched.
Does anyone else have anything really to say about the adventures of Coby and Helmeppo as they join the Marine?
I got one gripe.
Oh.
So there was a scene where they're cleaning the roof and they end up fighting each other. You remember Helmeppo and Coby? And they fall off the roof and they land on a cannon.
Yeah, they do.
Someone explain to me in what town... First off, let's go off the basic mechanics of a cannon. They require a fuse. They don't have a primer like traditional cannons now, or modern cannons, where it just ignites from a force hitting it. No, somehow them falling on an ancient-ass cannon that is fired by a fuse, they got it to ignite and fire and blow up an entire fucking, I'm assuming, house.
Their fight was that heated, man.
My only gripe...
Oh my God.
My only gripe was, why was that cannon loaded with a buggy bomb?
That was my point number 2. Why is it loaded and sitting there doing nothing?
But with a buggy bomb. That shit blew up the entire house.
Yeah, it did just like blow up like a wall or something. It
was a nerfed buggy bomb. It was a post-nerf buggy bomb that blew up an entire house, but not an entire block.
I just looked at it, I was going like, okay, I get the reason why they're doing it, sort of, for comedic value, but at the same time, it's like, this is breaching some very realistic boundaries of their world. Like, I could give up on the fact that there's machine guns that look like muskets, but like, Jesus Christ, at least be consistent with the flames of a cannon.
Let me backtrack to the buggy bomb and give you another theory of mine, all right?
Mm-hmm.
What if Buggy accidentally made the first buggy bomb, and because that's the one we saw that did all the damage.
Yes.
And then he tried to recreate it a billion times, and he can never do it again.
I don't know, man.
He didn't have Chemical X, all right? He didn't have that special thing.
These were the ingredients chosen to create the perfect buggy bomb.
But yeah, the canon thing was stupid. I'll give you that.
Yeah,
it's just brain dead. It was brain dead slapstick humor, and it was just like
I like Jordy's explanation. That was a pretty heated fight. So as soon as they landed on it,
sure, I could get behind that meme.
So wait. Is that canon a One Piece then? Because it just is magically loaded and fires and blows up all fucking town? No, I don't think. Okay.
No.
You're not wrong. No one's disagreeing with you.
I hated it.
I'm sorry.
I hated it so much.
If it makes you feel better, I am satisfied that out of all these episodes that we watched, that is the one thing that pisses you off the most. Although maybe it's not. At least it's the one thing that pisses you off about the Coby and Helmeppo.
It's the one thing that pisses me off so far.
Good. That's a win for me. That is a win in my book. I carry that as a challenge.
On to Little Garden.
I just want to say I actually kind of low-key love Little Garden. It's a pretty short arc. Like, we're not going to be here very long.
Same.
It's a very slow start.
Yeah, it's a very slow start.
I love Dory and Brogy's tale.
I mean, we're only seeing the beginning of it. We can't really judge it that much yet until we see the whole story.
I don't want to hype this up for you, Devin, but I just want to put I want to put the energy out there that out of everything that I watched from One Piece, this is one of the things I remember a lot of because it was pretty. I remember enjoying this a lot. This arc was really cool to me.
I did enjoy it a lot because it kind of reminded me of what's the fucking Iliad story? There's a story in the Iliad where Odysseus gets captured by a one-eyed giant, and they're like forced inside or stuck inside and everything. It reminded me of that because they're just laying dead in like the one guy.
They just sit there forever until they decide to finally move.
It reminded me of that, but like it was just obviously, he wasn't actually going to hurt them. It was just like one of those moments where it's like it reminded me of that. I thought I was like, oh, this is pretty fucking funny, and like there was a lot of just funny ass gags that happened. Like one of my, like with what happens with Zoro and everything like that. Like that's one of my quotes this week is what he says to the Triceratops, and it's just like
a fellow Santorio user.
But it's just like just going through it. Like it was neat seeing them just interact with dinosaurs. I thought it was kind of fucking stupid how they explained how the dinosaurs are still there because they're trying to use real life logic in their world, and it's like what.
That did kind of bother me also.
One Piece always tries to bring some logic into its universe that goes... They try to bring logic into its fantasy. That's going to be a reoccurring thing pretty much everywhere we go. So I would prepare for it because it's gonna constantly reoccur. This will not be the only island that they try to justify in their fantasy world with some somewhat little bit of realistic sort of background or whatever. But I mean, I dig it because at the end of the day, who really fucking cares? I mean, what is it that unrealistic that a peninsula branched off from the world and missed the comet when it came down and destroyed
that's
everything?
what I mean. It's like the whole explanation of it's the dinosaurs are still there because they're not exposed to the climate exchange. But that makes me think, holy shit, does that mean in the other oceans or anything there's fossils of dinosaurs that have been dead for millions of years? Is the giant what's it called mountain literally the meteor that slammed into the fucking earth creating the Grand Line? What is the theory? And then they don't really go into it because there's no point because fuck it, dinosaur episode.
Yeah, damn right, dinosaur episode. They're gonna wait. They're gonna spend all this time with boring details.
The only reason why they irked me is because they reacted to it from a scientific level when their show is completely batshit insane.
Don't you worry, Devin. We're going to have a lot of science explanations for a lot of dumb shit in this universe. Yeah, we will. Don't you fucking worry. But I also find it interesting that you compared the introduction to this arc to the Iliad. Now, I won't necessarily say that there were any particular callbacks specifically, at least on purpose, to the Iliad in this particular arc. But
I mean, when you think about it, the whole story is Odysseus' story.
Yeah.
He's forced by the gods. He's trying to go home after the Battle of Troy.
Yep.
And the god fucking Hera is fucking with the wind every single time. Or no, Poseidon, because he pissed off Poseidon. And Poseidon's forcing him to go to these random ass islands in the middle of the fucking Mediterranean, which is, mind you, a stupid fucking idea because... And that's a rant on the Iliad. But again, it's mimicry of that story. And it's, it's fine. It's adventurous. And that's the whole point.
Yeah. So that is actually a beat that One Piece does take a little bit from the Iliad when they, described the Grand Line, or at least when they first came up with the idea. But there's also another arc later down the line that is literally just I don't want to say cut and paste, but very, very much took a lot of ideas from the Iliad. That does not happen to be this arc.
They took inspiration directly from
large
I take the Iliad and the Odyssey. What the fuck is that?
What is that banging? Hello? Oh, wait, no. You know what this is? Guys, that's the volcano. This is what starts their duel.
God damn it.
All right, Brendan, get your fists up.
All right, let's go. We do get it out. One Piece is a great show, all right? What do you got to say about that?
Who's who?
Oh, whack.
Oh, no, whack. Put him up.
Shit.
You put him up.
All right, let me explain this to the people who don't know what's going on here. The joke is that every time a volcano went off in the show, two dudes would fight. The giant, they would fight whenever a volcano go off. That's it.
Yeah, it was like the bell ringer for the boxing fight.
They watched.
You know what? If only the person who wrote the summary. Well, I hope they watched.
What if there's a person out there that's just listening, all right? They haven't rewatched the show. They were like, let's listen to this.
What are you doing now watching along with us?
Hey, get some help.
What do you do? You know what? Pause this episode right now. Go watch this. Don't come back till you do. I'll be waiting.
Welcome to Intermission.
I want to believe that there's one guy out there who paused it right then and there.
Hey, I know you didn't watch episode 71. Get over there.
Get the fuck back.
Get back.
Yeah, intermission.
Thank you. That is our Gestapo for One Piece. Christian, thank you.
All right, welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back on this second half of the episode of One Piece with a Line
of the podcast, where we just got done starting
post
a little
fireworks
/ gunshots. No,
anyway, Little Garden.
Yeah.
A joke that I have. I don't know who's the color respective to. I don't know which one's Brogy and which one's Adobe.
Brogy is the red one.
What's the other guy's name?
Dory and Broggy.
So it's a red ogre versus a blue ogre.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you ever wonder why we're here?
If you ever wonder why we're here, they don't remember.
They don't remember. They don't remember it.
They don't remember. They don't know.
Are we the products of some god or some cosmic coincidence?
I wish I knew the rest of that quote.
What I'm really curious about is they hint the fact that they're pirates. But my question is, name a fucking boat that could hold them.
Well, yeah.
Probably one made by giants.
That's what I want to see it. I want to see the giant boat.
They've been here for 100 years. That's just long gone.
They must have used that as campfire.
Well, I'm just imagining a whole pirate crew on top of a whole pirate crew of giants on this fucking boat that's almost the size of a continent.
Who's saying they're using boats? Like, why can't they just rip off a tree trunk and just ride that thing down the wave?
Because there'd be fish in the sea and they're angry. You don't want to get bit on your toes.
They're big. What?
Man.
You ever had a bluegill bite your nipple? Not fun.
They're big. You don't think they'll feel it.
No, yeah, the red ogre, blue ogre. They fight every time the fucking volcano goes off. Poor Nami and Usopp got taken, not really captive, but they believe they got taken captive by Broggy, who's literally just trying to share some fucking food.
Just trying to be a bro.
It's really comedic knowing that the two regular people were left behind with a giant.
Well, they didn't know they were being left behind with a giant. The giant just happened to find them.
It was funny because if you consider any other person with those two goons, it'd like play out differently because that person would be really casual and it'd make them sort of casual. But it's the fact that they supported each other's anxiety and fear.
They're the two most anxious members.
They were even finishing each other's sentences, my guy.
And then you got fucking Nami's being a fucking bitch. Like, Usopp's literally just being like, we're all gonna die out here. And then Nami's like, I don't need you to tell me something I don't already know, you fucking dickhead. Or some shit. Fucking just
Classic.
Everyone take a chill pill, okay? He's just a large, red-headed...
He's a homie.
I mean, counterpoint, Brendan, imagine you go for one of your little jogs, all right? And you get picked up by a fucking giant.
They didn't get picked up. He was very cordial.
It was, yeah.
We don't know how they got transported from the boat to their cage.
Yeah, we do. They pretended to pass out, and he went, "Oh, I better not leave these poor helpless creatures
but that's
here
what
to
I mean.
die."
Imagine you see a giant, Brendan, You're not gonna freak out?
I'm not saying I ain't gonna freak out.
Fucking
but-
Kanye comes out of nowhere,
Hey,
standing over you, looking down at you menacingly. You're not gonna fake dead?
I've already come to terms with the fact that Usopp is my spirit animal. I have every expectation that I will react the exact same way as my boy over here. But that is beside the point. I have hindsight, and hindsight is 2020. Devin, he is a bro. Fuck you.
So the team ups, it's Usopp and Nami being fearful. Then there's Luffy and Vivi, which is funny because Luffy is doing the exact opposite of what I just said. He doesn't care, so he's just bringing her along, and she's like, I don't want to be part of this. Take me away.
Vivi actually offered to go with him. She was like, I'm going to go too.
He just means the giant part.
Yeah, once the giants come in, she does not want to be anywhere near there. And Luffy's like,
it was even before that when he started like yabba dabba doing on the fucking long neck.
Brontosauruses.
Yeah, those.
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious, not gonna lie. Just like watching them like he gets like when he gets swallowed and like the logic of just like not knowing how his esophaguses work, where he just like glides out the bottom like nothing happened. Like, I just thought that was fucking hilarious.
Or how the cross sections of all the dinosaurs that get slashed to pieces is just like pieces of mutton or steak.
That's what I noticed too, dude. Like literally every single time any dinosaur gets cut in two, literally you have like a very thin like spine bone, I guess, and then like the rest of it is like plump, voluptuous meat.
Yeah, it's all usable meat.
So you're like, what the fuck?
And then we have the third group, which is Zoro and Sanji, which are the muscle heads, and out here demolishing anything they see.
I just love how everything they're doing is almost like you can already tell is just like it's the setup to the explanation of why the giants are fighting. It's the same reason, like everything. Like, oh, we're gonna fight like do a challenge to see who gets the bigger animal by the time that volcano starts. And it's like you guys are literally recreating history.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Did you already see these episodes? What are you doing?
What, me? No, it's just a basic storytelling thing. You could see it. It's written right there if you just see these signs.
You just have to have a brain.
No signs.
Yeah, you just have to have, literally have a brain. Pay attention to your show that you're watching.
I'm proud of you, Devin. I'm glad that you're paying attention. We've come a long way.
I've stated this thousands of times before. There's difference between passive watchers and active watcher. I'm an active watcher. I take notes on literally everything in a movie.
Yeah? Did you see Panda Man then?
I saw 5 of them, and I knew they were all red herrings.
Wait, what?
Red herrings?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
I saw one Panda Man.
Well, I didn't see an actual Panda Man, but there are 5 different pandas in this episode.
Holy shit, he's got Panda Man!
For everyone listening and not seeing the pictures that we've provided here, it's the pool scene with Mr. 3 and his unknown accomplice. About 5 or 6 times you see Panda Man talking to like some random girl, chilling in the pool, talking to some dude in the pool. It's like,
but then there's
like
another one where there's a panda guy in the pool from a different angle. It's every single time they pan the camera around, there's like a different panda person.
I think there's also a woman wearing a panda or having a Panda Man head also at one point.
Yeah, there's like 5 of them. And like I wrote notes down here where I was like, oh shit, I found Panda Man. I wrote the timestamp. It's at 8:10. And then I was like, oh shit, there's another one at 8:22. And I was like, wait a minute, this isn't the actual Panda Man though. But yeah, this is not the same. This is not actually Panda Man, because Panda Man, we already disclosed this, has hearts for nipples. We don't see their nipples.
We don't see their nipples there. Get the fuck out of here. That's Panda Man.
Look,
I don't even
do
care.
You see them? We decided a while ago that it only counts as a Panda Man sighting if it has hearts on his nipples. That's why we excluded the shirts.
I don't think did we agree on that? I don't think we agreed on that.
I remember we agreed that he had to have like a humanoid appearance.
Yeah.
I don't remember heart nipples.
I remember that.
I remember we agreed on heart nipples, but like we said heart nipples, but I think the point was that we needed
heart nipples
actual,
is like the OG.
Yeah, I think the point is that we need the humanoid aspect of Panda Man. That way we can't just say every fucking panda face on the kid's shirt is Panda Man sightings.
That's fair. But yeah, so there he is.
Yeah, these are definitely Panda Man, and there's like 5 or 6 of them.
I didn't save them all because I thought they were all red herrings. I was like, fuck this.
That is fucking wonderful. I missed every single one of these. I was looking. I only saw the one on Helmeppo's shirt, but I didn't really count it because it wasn't even really a Panda Man.
That's our fake Panda Man now. That like hunched over panda.
No,
man
that hunched
guy.
over thing is just a name brand for the panda clothing.
Yeah.
It's their Gucci.
Yeah,
Yes.
their Gucci. It is their Gucci. No lie.
No, they do have a Gucci in this universe. I think it's called like Kremen or something like that. The only other thing I have to say about these episodes was I also fucking loved when they gave Zoro and Sanji a reason to just be completely cut out from the engagement.
Just to not be there.
I love when Zoro's just like, yeah, I'm bored too. I'm gonna go fucking explore, do something, and it's not very casually because he's looking out for the team. He's like, hey, while you're out there, you mind like go getting some meat because we're a little low. Maybe if we get stocked up, it'll be better for us. And he's like, and then Zoro, being the fucking jackass he is out here being like, yeah, that's a really good idea. Send me to go get you some food. You know, it'd be better because I don't know if you can get it yourself or whatever. You best send to somebody else to do it for you. Your boy's like,
Hold up.
what did you just say to me? Excuse me?
Say that a little louder.
Are you implying that you are a better hunter than me? And Zoro's like, yeah, basically. Well, I'm not going to let this fucking thing go unchallenged. I'm going to go get a bigger piece of meat, and you're going to be a piece of shit. And I'm just saying, your boy Sanji did come back with more meat. I'm just saying. He came up with a big.
We don't know that because
beast.
again, the argument, the problem was that the argument was about two different things. Sanji's was definitely longer, but did it have more meat on it?
What? Hey, Sanji even said himself that he thinks the Triceratops would be essentially nothing but bones anyway. I don't know what Zoro
he's being
had.
competitive.
It's because he's trying to win.
Yeah, he's trying to win.
Dude, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure that Sanji both won the length.
I do kind of agree with Sanji, though. I'm pretty sure T-Rex is going to have more usable meat.
That's all I really got. Otherwise, these are pretty fun eps. I do like Little Garden. It's a nice little, fantastic zone for everyone to enjoy. And some of the later eps that come towards the end of Little Garden are also super fun, super fire.
I was really surprised that they actually brought back number 5 and whatever, Miss Karen.
Yeah, I completely forgot that they come back. So they must not stay back for very long.
It's funny because I'm pretty sure in one of the last episodes we told Devin they were like 110% not coming back ever again, ever.
And then you lied to me.
Yeah. 5 episodes later.
They are throwaway. Like, there are some throwaways that come back. They don't come back a whole lot more. If they come back
Honestly,
again,
I see them all being throwaways. Like, I'm curious to see what number 3's is.
You got to be careful with this One Piece shit, dude. A lot of the time, they'll throw dudes at you that you think are just like meaningless, that have no fucking interest in the story. The next thing you know, they come back as like a prominent fucking character. It's
true.
Baffling. It actually is
But like,
baffling.
what we're exposed to right now, I have nothing to give them, like, to care about them right now. They're just goon number 3.
Coby came back.
Yeah, and look at what he did. It took him 2 episodes for me to give a shit about his name. I'm still going to call any other little character Coby insert number here.
Yeah,
But, like, he's OG Coby. Sure, he's earned it because he was the first.
He was the
He
first.
still has to earn being respected as a character fully.
He's number 0 of the Cobys.
Exactly.
Mr. Zero.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, is Coby? Oh my god, is Coby Crocodile?
We've cracked the code.
We've cracked it.
I can see the Matrix. Oh my god.
But yeah, honestly, it was a lot of just exposure, really. Is all these, episodes where it's exposing us to the world. It was here's a quick little fun adventure island episode, and let's develop these characters so we can give them a reason for why they came back, or why they're in the Grand Line.
Yeah, they're in the Grand Line. Like, they're out there, like, where Luffy and Zoro and everyone is. Like, they're out there somewhere, wherever the HQ is.
I do want to make fun of it, though, like them being, in the Grand Line, for this fact of, you mentioned in your little narration at the beginning about how hard it is to be a Marine in, the Grand Line. And it's just like, wow, you mean basic things that everyone in the Grand Line can do? Like, that's the requirements.
Yo, dog. I mean, it's hard out here.
That's mostly like earned strength. This is systematic strength. All right.
Yeah. Thanks for the assist.
This is an assembly line of gaining strength.
An assembly line.
They need to get as many people swole as they can.
Facts. You have to be swole in the Grand Line. If you ain't swole in the Grand Line, you gotta get the fuck out. No noodly boys out here.
I mean, unless they have the noodle fruit, then
Unless they have
that noodles.
Noodle fruit.
Then it's an
You
exception.
joke, but I'm sure that's a fucking fruit.
You joke.
Stop.
I'm sure that's out there.
Don't give me hope like this. My Italian is...
My Italian is shaking.
I'm just like thinking there's like a mozzarella fucking fruit. There's a fucking...
No, it's not that long. It's just the matzo fruit.
Hey man, there might be like a chef out there that has a fruit of that caliber. Maybe he works on
Maybe he brings onions out, all right? And he makes you cry.
Maybe he does a lot of things.
I don't need to cry more.
But I don't really got anything else unless anybody else does.
It seems like that's pretty much it. Give me them quotes.
My quote is Zoro when he's about to face off with the Triceratops going,
"We both use three-sword style."
I just ate that up. Like, it was just one of those like dumb fucking things where I was like, oh my god, of course Zoro would think that first.
Was it a joke, or did he truly believe?
I think it was a truly believed it.
You know, this man looked at him and he didn't just think to himself, you also use the three-sword style. He recognized his strength because he had 3 horns. If he only had 2 horns, he would have been like, man, you a chump.
You are a worthy opponent.
He was like, you are a worthy opponent because he had 3 horns.
He me-hawked that fucking Triceratops. It's going to come back for vengeance.
Oh no, we're gonna see that Triceratops in 800 episodes.
God.
Or no, that Triceratops definitely get cooked. We're gonna see his son in like 300 episodes.
Oh my god.
You killed my father, prepare to die.
My father, prepare to
You joke, but we could go into some detail somewhat about that, but we won't go into that because that's super, super, super late. For any manga readers, you know what I'm saying here.
You have the Triceratops fruit.
I don't even know that one.
The tri fruit.
You won't know that shit. Simi might know that. Well, no one really knows it, but if you're in the manga team, you might have a few inklings or a few ideas, I guess. Regardless, my only quote was, honestly, I'm gonna keep it serious. I love the fact that Coby quoted Luffy 2 or 3 times in his little episodes to the point where even Helmeppo was like,
once you've really decided to do something, if you die fighting for it, that should be all right with you, right?
I love that message. I don't care how many fucking times I see it on a shonen. It's a great fucking thing. Great for kid shows. Fucking believe it. I'm always a fan. Give me that shit. I'll eat it up like candy. It's fun when your protagonist actually like impacts the other characters in the world, even though, I mean, obviously it's fucking Coby. No one truly gives a shit about
corny.
Coby. It's also corny. It is corny, of course, but he ain't wrong. Like, if you want something, you have to like actually fucking try for it. I always vibe with that.
I don't have any like real quotes. Just at the end of episode 71 though, when the volcano erupts and they're like, oh, here I go fighting again. Just the giants will go like, the reason we're fighting? I don't know. I forgot years ago. Like, what do you mean? Why do I need a reason?
Why do I need a reason to duel him?
All I know is I need to be here fighting him, and that's it. Like, we fight. And it ends in a draw every time, apparently.
The only reason we have a base over here is because they have a base over there. And the only reason they have a base over there is because we have a base over here.
I respect it. Also, shut up. Everybody go watch Red vs. Blue. But only like the first couple of seasons. You don't have to go to 17 or whatever they're on now.
You can stop around 10, 11.
You could stop, after like Bernie leaves the company or whatever.
No, that's too soon.
I don't know. I liked it when they had their CGI battles.
I mean, they're dope, but the story itself gets. This isn't
Protect me, Cone.
This isn't that show.
This isn't a Red vs. Blue podcast. Everybody, welcome to our RT retrospective podcast.
Hey, don't challenge me. I will fucking do that.
Actually, you know what?
I've never seen
true.
all of it.
That's facts. You can stop watching after church. Spoiler alerts.
Yikes.
Good.
What if I didn't know, Christian? Fucking bleep that shit out of the podcast. Don't you spoil our listeners' ears.
I said spoiler alert. I'm
you can't
pretty
say spoiler
guilty.
alert and then 2 seconds later spoiler.
They had enough time to pause or hit the skip button.
Did they?
Simi, do you have any quotes?
So one was with Mr. 3. He was like,
one more thing. I would appreciate your mindful and immediate discretion in not calling me by my codename in public. Otherwise, people will discover that I am indeed Mr. 3.
It slowly pans to his head.
He has a big 3 on his forehead.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That was pretty
And
funny.
then literally following up with that was... Oh,
Incidentally, I couldn't help noticing you've been perusing that piece of paper over the last several days. Why does it grab you so?
It's an order from boss.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
The golden ham, I really have no nominees.
Coby.
Coby.
Yeah, Coby.
Is it Coby?
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He had a great development of character arc. Oh, wow, I said that like I had a stroke. He had a great character development arc.
I said it like I have a stroke. Dylan, cut that out and say it this.
Yeah, we're working Dylan overtime.
Nah, I'm fine if he leaves it.
nah, I'm giving it to Garp.
Gar.
Because he ate 849 donuts in 5 days while sleeping.
Fuck that. Nah.
I like Garp, don't get me wrong, but
Garp is impressive, yes, but they're not ham worthy. He hasn't done anything besides eat donuts and get slashed. And then nothing.
He kicked Coby and Helmeppo's ass.
But look at their development. They trained against him.
And still lost.
Yeah, because he's training them.
what do you think?
You wouldn't give Kakashi the golden ham for the sake of just because he taught Sasuke how to do these fucking...
You want to bet?
Meme
You want to bet?
Yeah, don't bet him. He absolutely would.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, okay.
I'll give it
Kakashi's
to Kakashi.
a bad example, but
yeah, Kakashi's pretty lit. All right, well, I still vote Coby regardless. Fuck Garp.
Yeah, I vote Coby too.
I'd give it to Garp, even though it's a losing ship.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
For the dog
fuck
hat.
out of here.
For the dog hat. I'm with the dog hat, but I'm giving it to Coby. Kobe's the guy.
My theory for why he's called Garp in design aspect is because if you think of an annoying pug, they don't really breathe well. And so when they bark, it doesn't sound like bark, it's Garp.
That's canon.
And that's the whole point.
Man, dude, shit. We're cracking the code one piece at a time. Do we have any One Pieces? Is it the fucking Coby jackets? Can we please make their fucking Shore Boy jackets the One Piece
It's the
of the week?
Marine. It's the Marine outfits.
I don't know.
Okay, look. Here's the argument though. It doesn't only apply to them. There are plenty of other Marines that we see that are noodles. And then in this training montage here in headquarters, they're all ripped doing these One Punch Man routines.
So are you saying that it's a One Piece not because it boosts like powers? It's
It
like
hides
Goku
it.
with weighted
It hides
clothes.
their powers.
It's
so they
their
are
weighted
underestimated. They are Yeah, they're Rock Lee's leg braces, leg weights.
If I ever see Coby drop his shirt and it goes on the ground, I will allow it. However, until then, I will not say it's a One Piece.
Come on, please! I've never wanted something more in my
I need to
life.
see it hit the ground and make the thud,
I'm
like
writing
dust
it on the
kicking in the air,
list.
like meme. I need it. Until then, nah.
I feel like we're not adding anything to the stockpile. You brought this upon this podcast, and we're not adding things.
I've already
I haven't
added it
seen
to the
anything
list.
meme worthy.
Marine uniforms are all part of the One Piece.
Marine. Why can't we just have the cape, the cool cape they use?
What, the Admiral, the Vice
The
Admiral
jacket's
capes?
way cooler, dude.
You mean the one that Vice Admiral has?
They always
Yeah.
wear jackets, but they never fall off their shoulders. They never put their arms in the sleeves. They wear them like capes, but they never fall
Yeah,
off.
because that's how you would. They would typically, back in the day, those kind of like jackets, they had like a little strap across the front and they would hold it on so you wouldn't have to take them off.
But are they using the strap?
They are not. I don't think Garp is using a strap.
Those are so badass, though.
Yeah. It comes with
It's
being a
sweet.
badass.
Don't get me wrong.
It's so sweet. Any Marine shows up with those, I'm like, this guy's important.
This guy knows how to kick ass.
This guy knows how to kick ass.
Even if he gets his ass beat 2 seconds later, I'm like, don't matter. Still important.
He wore the coat that
He got
way.
he got the coat. All right, he proved himself
He'll be back.
somewhere out there.
He'll be important
Is
sometime.
this like the fancier version of getting your Letterman shirt in high school?
You don't even know, dude.
What are you talking about? I got a Letterman jacket.
No, I meant in this show. You don't even know yet. Trust me.
Oh.
Yes, it is.
Seems like we're just digging for topics here, so let's just end it.
No, I'm good. I'm not digging for shit.
Follow
dare
us on Twitter at Panda Sightings.
We got one goon.
We do. We got one good. Yo, we're proud of you. Thank you. Whoever's out there.
I don't want to out his name out there. You know who you are. We love you. All
Here's
right.
looking at you,
We
kid.
appreciate you.
Wow.
You single-handedly fund this whole shebang. Congratulations.
Wait, you guys are getting paid?
Shit, don't let him know.
And that was the podcast.
Wait, what? Yeah, I'm just gonna leave now.